good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to Full Time Sports Network. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Bournemouth match preview. Got Cole today. How you doing, Cole?
All good, mate. All good, all good. Come back off our review of St Tottenham's Day yesterday on my channel. Really good. Big up to my guest of honor, Connor from CMO Sports. He was on with me. Great show we had, and looking forward to a stress-free Saturday lunchtime game where we are not tearing our hair out, knowing that the title is on the line still.
Yeah, that's what I want as well. But Arsenal, we don't do that. We just don't. Why would we? Big up to Chris. Please do and subscribe to him, and also try and join him after the stream as well, because he is doing the semi-final first leg of the League One playoffs. So please do join it. And I think he's also doing the sprint as well for Miami GP later as well. So please do subscribe to Chris. Chris is also giving me his challenge team and his prediction as well. He's already preempted the fact that he's going to miss it tonight. Temi, loving the intro. Big up to Temi. No more Tonys, too early match tomorrow morning. No more Tonys, too early match tomorrow morning. No more Tonys. We've still got the silver one. I don't know what we're talking about Tony for. But yeah. Hope Cole isn't one of your Spursy fans. He's definitely not one of the
Have you seen the legends I've got behind me here? Come on. Really?
Appreciate that, Chris. Smash the likes and subs for everyone, including this channel. Don't literally smash it, because device you watch them might break. Very, very true. Big up Chris, who in League One. But tonight he's doing Barnsley versus Bolton. So that's
Barnsley. Fucking Barnsley.
Yeah. I'll challenge. Look, I'll be honest, Moss. I think I'd prefer to do this one than next week's, because next week's will be United. And
Is Moss on his burner account? Is Moss on his burner account tonight?
I have no idea. So early tomorrow and hockey tonight, please. Right. So how are we feeling for tomorrow with Bournemouth? What are we thinking? You feeling all right?
I'm feeling relatively calm about this game. I know Bournemouth, they're on a bit of a surge right now. They're sitting in 10th. They're sitting mid-table. They're doing better than in previous seasons past. Yeah. But this is a game where, we've just come off the North London derby win, which is fantastic. Let's not try and get complacent about this game, because we don't really want to have PTSD for what happened last year where Bournemouth come to us. We kind of took it a bit lightly, or either we took it very lightly, or because we had suffered so much, including it was before the Southampton game, the draw Liverpool, the draw against West Ham, then moving into this game, it just felt like we were running on empty. Whereas this time round, we've got the momentum on our side. And what I saw from Sunday performance was a much more professional performance in how we could play a different way. I expect us to go back to the way we play against Bournemouth, because they are littered with injuries. But it seems like the players that have stepped up are actually the better players compared to who they were, compared to who Bournemouth originally had. So I think we should be calm and collective about this. I mean, I still would predict us to win, but it's not going to be one of these 4-0, 5-0 beatdowns. I hope it is, but I don't think it is going to be. I don't think it's going to be like that. It's going to be one of those games where it may come to a point where we may go half time. It might be 0-0, and then we might pull it off in the second half. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, it's very true. Barnsley, the way Cole says it. I guarantee Cole won't allow me to support Barnsley, being a Yorkshire team. So yeah, they go Bolton. But Oxford are in the other playoffs, so I'm gooning for Oxford, if I'm honest. He's on about the mods. Obviously, it's better to have two separate accounts, not your channel one, because otherwise they can get you blocked and stuff. Don't worry, Moss, I've got your team down, so don't worry about that. Last year was fantastic. Late win, Nelson. Memories.
It wasn't a late win, it was a draw. Was it? Oh no, it was, wasn't it? It was a late win. Yeah, but that just kind of ironed out what the problems were.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Yeah, we look so much different than we did last season. That's the better part. Right, head to head, we have played them 13 times since the start of the Premier League. 2 draws, 10 Arsenal wins, 4 at home, 4 away. Just the one Bournemouth win at their grounds. Recent meetings. There you go. 3-2 last season, we beat them. Last time we played them before that was 1-0 win at the Emirates. You know, I wouldn't say that they're a bad team because they're not a bad team, but
I think it was 4-0. I think we at the Emirates. Hang on. No, our last game against Bournemouth we played, it was at Bournemouth. I think it was 4-0.
Yeah,
that was the
4-0,
that was the latest result.
Yeah, but the last time we played at the Emirates was 3-2. Obviously, we all know what happened. It was a stressful game. Form guide. We all know what Arsenal's are, let's be honest. But the Bournemouth one is... I know a lot of people saying Bournemouth are hitting a good bit of form. Are they? They've had 2 wins. That's it. Other than that, they've been beaten and drawn. Look, Wolves are Wolves. Yeah. Let's be honest. Wolves are Wolves.
Wolves are. You know that. You know better than I do because you're literally a stone's throw away from Molyneux.
Exactly. So I can say that, and Wolves are literally Wolves. They can be great one day, they can be crap the next. I'm hoping they're going to be great tomorrow, but knowing my lot, they'll be crap. Brighton again. They're a team that are very
injured to hell and back,
and very
Brighton are injured. Brighton are injured to hell and back.
Yeah,
the fact they're still going with nothing but shoestring and duct tape is actually quite remarkable, to be honest.
Yeah, but that kind of none avoids their results because it's 2 wins against teams that they're all right. You know, they drew against Man United. To be fair, that was quite a good performance by them. I remember that. I think you joined us for that game as well, didn't you?
Yeah. It seems like every time I join one of your streams, Man United loses. Or draws. It's usually.
It's weird.
Want me on next Sunday? Want me on next Sunday? I'll be on next Sunday.
It's weird. I was doing the Chelsea Tottenham game yesterday, and I think one of the guys from the Tottenham side asked, "Have I ever covered a Tottenham win?" And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't think I actually have ever covered a Tottenham win. I was trying to think of all my times I've done it because obviously I've covered a lot of games, but I don't think I've ever covered a Tottenham win ever, which is mad, considering how many games I've covered. But yeah, right. Obviously, Cole mentioned that they are in 10th at the moment, 113, drawn 9, lost 13. Average goals scored is 1.49 per game. Average goals conceded is 1.71, 9 clean sheets, and chances created per game is 1.66. And we all know our stats, let's be honest. I talk about them every single game. This is the important part. Ours is clean. Look at this. Beautiful. Bournemouth. Yeah. Bournemouth, not so much. Kirkens is obviously suspended. A red card, I think. Favour, Fredericks, Metham, Semenyo, Sinistera, Tavernier, Adams is a doubt, and Sabani is also a doubt. Look, from that list, I can say 4 of them are big misses. Adams is good quality player. Sinistera, brilliant. Semenyo, brilliant. Metham is actually a very good defender as well. But yeah, because there's talk. There's only talk. I don't know how accurate this is, but Atara could be playing in defence tomorrow. I hope he does, because Saka against Atara would be hilarious. But I don't feel sorry for him because it's not my team. But it's mad how many games and how many teams this season have struggled with a massive injury list. You look at Newcastle, you look at Brighton, you look at United. So many injuries. We've been quite fortunate, really. If you think, I know we've been missing Party and stuff, but we're quite fortunate that we've not had massive misses. Because if you think about it, if we had Saliba out injured, Gabriel suspended, we are screwed at the back.
Oh yeah, we ain't going to recover centre half.
Yeah, we'd have Kivior and probably push Ben White back in there. And I'm sorry, I would cancel my watch along. I couldn't watch it. It would be a car crash. But yeah, we've been quite fortunate. Looks like I'm a bet. Yes, Temi, do your reverse psychology. It's working. Keep doing it. Okay, good. Was going to ask who you will give a no to. Who you will give no to? Okay. No, yeah. So if you keep an eye on that, mate. To be honest, someone who's taken part in the challenge already has already failed. even though they also get the list and they work at Bournemouth, so they should know who's injured. They've already failed it anyway, so it happens sometimes. We have no excuses not winning this match. Very true. I just wish City could drop points. That will be coming, I think. I don't think it'll be this weekend. I think it's the next game. That's when I think it will happen.
What way to Fulham?
Oh, was it Fulham? Oh, well, actually, funny enough, someone was talking to me about Fulham. We've all struggled there. We have all struggled there, all of us.
Well, bar Liverpool.
Well, yeah, but Liverpool struggle against other weird teams instead. So, but yeah, but obviously it's the Tottenham one that I think, and it would just be hilarious if we win all 3 games and Tottenham draw with them. We all know what happens, and for me, that would just be the most hilarious thing of the whole season. Moss, I've seen your challenge team. You're safe. So, yeah, I'll put that up later. Right, let's talk about my 5 to watch. Now, this wasn't that easy because, obviously, they are missing quite a lot of players. But I have managed to do it once I can find the video. Right, so Solanke's obviously now a midfielder. I've obviously forgot to change that detail about him. I can't believe I was literally swearing whilst I was looking at that video, going, "What the hell have I done there?" Obviously, it's me that creates all these videos, and obviously sometimes I do just forget to change a few details when I change the screens. But look, you can't shoot me all the time. Right, let's quickly talk through these. Ryan Christie, look. Yes, he's Scottish, and obviously I do support all my Scots, but he is very good as well. He came from Celtic. I hate saying it, but he was a very good player at Celtic as well. Dominic Solanke, I still think he's having a purple season. I don't think this will happen next season, if I'm honest.
What makes you say that? Honest opinion.
I've just never seen it before this season, if I'm honest. I've watched him a lot because of his price tag and what they bought him from Liverpool. I was like, okay, this kid must be quite good. And I kept watching him and kept watching him. I was like, you really are starting to disappoint me now, mate. And then all of a sudden,
he's your prototypical goal poacher.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's your prototypical goal poacher. But guess what? You know, look, at the end of the day, I know this is the Arsenal thing, but if we transition to like the England squad, you know, he'd be the perfect backup to. Or he would be the third. I think he'll be third string probably behind Kane. It'll be Kane and Ollie Watkins, and then it'll be Dominic Solanke. So
I think on form, he'd take over Tony.
Yeah, he will. I don't think Tony gets into the England squad, but you know that's a discussion for another day. But I think Solanke's having a very, very good season. 18 goals he scored, 3 assists. He's not far off the golden boot, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's not far.
Not far at all. So no, big up to him because he's actually done really, really decent good job. Yeah. Ryan Christie, I don't look Scottish players. I'm going to say this: Scottish players for me, they're full of grit. They're hard. They are very, very tough to get the ball off. They're actually, I would say they're the best technically, but just being a hard guy. I look at Scotland. All Scotland players as hard, tough nuts to crack.
They are.
Ryan Christie's going to be one of those things. So, I don't know. Him and Thomas Partey is going to be a good battle.
Yes, it will be if Partey plays, obviously. The other 2 players, Lewis Cook and Ouattara. Ouattara does look quality sometimes, and I do say sometimes. Sometimes he looks absolutely rubbish. And the last one, I think a lot of even better teams than Bournemouth missed out on him because I think his quality out at Scott. He outshone in the Championship. I don't think they paid much money for him either. I just think everyone should have just had a bit of a punt on him because I think he's absolute quality. Before we go into the battles, I just want to quickly keep an eye on the comments. Don't want to get too far behind. Wolves, Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham. Come on, someone. West Ham won't happen. Only Fulham and Tottenham is where I could see it. I can't see Wolves doing it.
Well, saying that, if West Ham are still in the hunt for European places, they have still got something to fight for. And apparently, Mikel Antonio has basically said, we're not just going to roll over for Manchester City because there's a chance they could still be in Europe. They're still fighting for Europe. And the way freaking Man United are kind of cratering right now, Newcastle inconsistent, Chelsea, but Chelsea just shit. You never know what might happen. So
yeah, true. Yeah, we'll wait and see.
But at the end of the day, we do our job. Let Man City tread on their own landmine.
Exactly. That's how I like
That's all you have to. That's all you can do.
What if Solanke moves to another club? Who? No, I honestly I don't know who. Someone would be.
Would surprise me if he went back to Liverpool.
I don't think.
Is he better? Is he better than Nunes? Is he better than Darwin Nunes?
Slot will turn will dip into the Dutch league. What he'll know very well because I think he's after Artimber's brother, so he's after him at the moment. So his brother might be coming over here as well. But yeah, I can't see it. Solanke, maybe West Ham. Now a lot of people haven't thought of that. West Ham would be a good shout.
Antonio's over the hill. Mikel Antonio's over the hill now, so that's actually good.
Son?
Him and Jarrod Bowen.
Tottenham.
That's a good. I'd rather not.
Well, I think Tottenham. Might
I would prefer. I would proper. I don't know. No, I don't think so. But anyhow,
That way, this is how it works on here, mate. We get into loads of different topics. It's fine. Temi, I weren't too sure what type of team that was, Temi. I know what you're like with your teams. I've started. I'll come back to it. Solanke equals. Yeah, they're pretty close in terms of how good they are, I suppose. But yeah. Oh, here we go. He's put it in there, hasn't he? Hammers. We're going to get Alex Scott and Moyes blew it. I'll star it, Temi, but honestly, I'll need therapy after going through that. Antonio promised Bobby that he will give it to City. Yep. Yeah, but we'll wait and see. I want everyone to have a go at all their games, but most of them are on Bognor Regis Beach already at the moment. So it is what it is. Look, if you saw that game last night, I certainly did. It was horrendous. Tottenham was shit. Like, that is the worst I've seen for a long time. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what their mindset is, but they've obviously just given up.
More one-dimensional than a Charles Dickens novel.
It was crap. So crap. But anyway, I don't want to talk about them. Right. So the battles, the bouncers, the important ones. Declan Rice, we all know what he's capable of and what he's been doing. So we'll move on from him. But Ryan Christie is their bouncer. He has been incredible. And funny enough, in Scotland, he wasn't really a defensive midfielder. He's more of a creative one. So he's actually dropped back in the Premier League and he's doing very well. He's got more dual wins than what Declan has. Goalkeepers. Now, I know Neto is not there only because Mark Travers has played the last two games. I don't know if they're going to go with Neto because I think even the manager said he doesn't know who's going to go with Travers or Neto. And Travers, to be fair to him, has not let a goal in. So it would be very weird to drop him for Neto. Considering he's got 2 clean sheets to his name. David Raya, we all know what he's capable of doing and what he's also not capable of doing. But here we go, move on.
Has he won the Golden Glove yet?
Who? David Raya?
David Raya, yeah.
I don't think so. I think it could happen. Could it happen this weekend?
It might happen this week. Let me just go. Keep talking. Let me.
Yeah, sorry. Goal scorers. Saka's obviously still our top goal scorer. He's been caught up by Havertz, though, to be fair, and he's also been caught up in assists as well. So these stats might change soon because it has been like this pretty much all season. Solanke is obviously their top goal scorer of 18 goals, and Ryan Christie is their top assist maker with just the 5. So yeah, we'll wait for Cole to see if he can find.
Right. So as it currently stands, Raya's got 14 clean sheets. Pickford is second with 12. Edison is in third with 11. So
it still can be caught up.
So Everton play Luton tonight at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
If Luton score, Raya will end up with the Golden Glove.
Yeah. That would be how
So
it
come on,
goes.
Luton, get a score. I actually want Luton
Yeah.
to win tonight, by the way. Just
As we've just worked out, Moss, he hasn't won it yet. As far as I was aware, he hasn't won it yet. I think it was going to be this weekend. It will be decided. Spud shy and ball equals foul, man. He was yelling and yelling. Mate, he was yelling from pretty much the first minute. He was so angry with that team last night.
They weren't playing his way. They were not playing his
No.
way, but it's not like they could anyway.
Tammy will be betted on City wins till the end of the season, since the opposite happens every time I place a bet. That is a very good idea, because that is what happens with me as well. I forgot Pickleford had 12. Yeah, Pickle. Yeah, Mr. Little T-Rex arms. Right, we've got a lot of teams.
12 clean sheets, and his England job's not going to get lost anytime soon. So
no, not at all. Right,
can you remember the talk from last year? Ramsdale's doing so well, he could take over Pickford's Pickford's number one goal. I was like, yeah, nah, not happening, mate.
It's a shame. But anyway, let's get into your chosen lineups now, guys. Okay, we're going to start with the first two. So the first one is chosen by Tim, Neil M, Tom, Mohammed, and Paul. The lineup that they've chosen is Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. We're going to rate that out of 10, mates. This is all yours now.
So Havertz obviously not playing up front.
Yeah, they're resting him.
I don't know why you need to rest him for. It's not like we've got to play another game in 3 days' time. We've got to play another game in 8 days' time. So, I'd give it a 7. I'd give it a 7. The lineup's good for what it is, but Jesus has just been so disappointing. So disappointing.
Indeed, he has. Steve B, Colin, Neil, Jonas, Andrew, James H, and Jordan have gone with Raya, Tomiyasu at right back, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior, Jorginho, Rice, Smith Rowe, Saka, Martinelli, Havertz. I give people freedom and they go mental. But anyway,
that's too much freedom. It's not like we're midway through the season now, and we're at the Christmas point where you have to start rotating your squad. You got 3 games to go. 3 games to go. So this is too much for me. So 4.
4. Okay.
It's too much.
I can't wait to
Martinelli doesn't deserve to start anyway, because this has come back off his injury from international duty. He's been absolutely awful.
Yes, to be fair, yeah. Right, Matt, Tom, W, Vinay, Ben, Nicholas, and Gumza have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus on the right, Saka on the left, Havertz down the middle.
Huh? So you basically just changed it around.
I kind of like it because I think Saka could be given the left-hand side.
He'll never get put on the left-hand side.
Well, that's where he started, don't forget. He was a left wing-back, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's true. That is true, but now he plays predominantly on the right because he cuts in.
But we could actually have some crosses, which would be lovely. I would like to see some crosses.
Again, I'll give it 7. Defense is right. The midfield's spot on. As I said, I'm not so keen on Jesus. Although I will say this, though, Havertz on the left, I wouldn't be against. The reason being why is because I did see a fair few times at Tottenham, he was actually more moving off to the left instead of going centrally.
Yeah. True.
That second goal was a prime example, but anyhow.
Yeah. Move on to the next one. Romain, Mark, Lee, Florence, and Karoon have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Saka, and Havertz. Don't worry, we will be seeing Timber's face at some point tonight. What are you going to give that one?
Audacious to put Timber in there, considering he hasn't played at all since Forest back in August. I'll give it a 6. It's wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking for Timber to play, and put Jesus. Is that Saka as the 9?
Saka as the left wing. So I do
Saka's the
right
left
wing,
wing, Jay's on the right, Havertz up top. Yeah, 6, yeah.
Okay, no worries. Right, Boo, Hugo, Claire, Julia, and Ruth gone with Ramsdale in goal. White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber back. Party, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz.
The last thing I need is a flappy goalkeeper to to be emotional. Sorry. No. Again, there we go. Timber is in. Not Martinelli starting. This is a 4. This is a 4.
Okay. We'll move on to Leah, Katie, Glenn, Stefan, Ian, Chris K, and Moss. Rhea, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tommy Essie, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz.
It was almost perfect. And then someone stuck Martinelli in there. I'll give it an 8. That's the best lineup so far. I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8.
Let's move on to the next one. John, Susanna, Chris, Kelly, Antonio have gone with Rayo, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Rice, Odegaard, Fabio Vieira, Jesus, Trossard, and Havertz.
No, I don't want that tea bag anywhere near the starting 11. Havertz, Trossard through the middle will be quite an interesting one. But not playing Saka? Oh, God. Yeah, that's a. I don't know. I'll give it a 6.
Give it a 6.
Saka, that's. Oh, God.
All I will say, no one can moan at Brenny for future scoring because if you think Brenny's mean for scoring, we've now met Carl. He's giving force. We'll move on to where do we get to? Right, Mark A, Ken, Stuart, Zaina, and Ken S have gone on Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Sinchenko, Odegaard, Fabio Vieira, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz.
I swear someone just does this to want me just to clip me up. I swear to God.
This was all done yesterday, mate. So I didn't even know you were coming on.
I'm aware. Zinchenko in midfield. Look, I think that's his best position because he's very good at the short range passing.
Yeah.
But we know he's not going to play in midfield. So that's irrelevant. As I said, don't want Fabio Vieira in there. Marcelli playing for oh God almighty. Yeah. 5. 5 out of 10.
Let's go. Sorry, in my head, because obviously Em's a teacher, and I was just thinking, it's a very good Cole's not a teacher. Because you're making it E, F, 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 F. Mark S, Takahiro.
I've got the red pencil here, so you know. God. Bobby. Okay. He's just landed up. He just dipped out, guys. Okay. I can't take hold of it.
Oh, there we go.
So there we go. We're back at
that. My internet's decided to play up.
I have got no control over your stream.
I know.
No.
Yeah, I've just literally put in the comments that my internet has died, but it should be okay for now.
Have you seen what Marcel's just put?
No. No. Right, so let's score this one. What did you score? Mark S's and Takahiro's and Perry's and Paul D's, and because I missed the score.
I do. Again, it's way too much change. Way too much change. 5 for me. Way too much change.
Excellent stuff. We'll move on to Mehmet, Mikal, Barry, and Tolly. They've gone with Rhea, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, Odegaard, Fabio Vieira, Saka, Trossard, and Havertz.
I'll give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. All right, let's move on to the next two. Lorraine, Tristan, Luke H, Andy, and Carlos have gone with Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Party, Royce, Fabio Vieira, Jesus, Saka, and Havertz.
7 for me on this one.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Anthony, Robert, Max, and Miguel have gone with Raya, Tommy Asu at right back, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Martinelli, and Havertz.
Six for me. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. We're down to the final 3. Lee D, Richard, TJ, Dominic, and Jack have gone with Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Jorginho, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Saka, and Havertz.
Again, I'll give that a 6 as well.
6. Excellent stuff. Holly, Ayo, and Will have gone with Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior, Jorginho, Rice, Fabio Vieira, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz.
That stinks. 4.
4.
That absolutely stinks, that does.
Final one. Steve, Matt H, Karen, John, Sean, Brenny, the silver one, G Talks, and Cole have gone with this one. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tommy Asu, Party, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Havertz. We're going to score your own team.
10.
Bugger off. Bugger
because
off.
it's the only it's the only logical lineup you can possibly put out there. If you weren't in the title race, then switch it up. But we are, and we're very close to it. This is your team starting from this point forward for the remaining 3 games. But if Arsenal say do go 3-4-0 up with an hour played, then I would put Timber on for Tommy Asu, because Tommy Asu we know is injury prone. So put Timber on for half an hour. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he can actually do. And if he scores another worldie like he done in the under-23s, okay, then start him against United.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
That is the prototypical starting 11, and it should be from this point forward.
Okay, fair enough. Right, let's take that off. Right, let's get ready for the other thing in a minute. Ramsdale, I would stand by as better than Pickleford. Who else for England? Hendo, Butland, Man, Pope injured. Yeah, Butland's, to be fair, has had a decent season at Rangers. Without him in goal, they would have lost a lot more games. Hendo, he's done well at Crystal Palace, to be fair. But yeah, I think Ramsdale's, if I was being honest, probably fourth choice now at England, which is a shame. Big up to my pod brother saying good evening, gents, on a break. Hope everything is safe tonight for you, mate. Black Forest, Gateau, it's always Gateau. It's because obviously they're the cherries. Havertz is German. Mix the two together, you got a Black Forest Gateau. And it's one of my favourite cakes, to be fair, as well. Anyway, still upset Forest versus City in front of net, or the Greek Forest took apart Emery. Yeah, he does own both teams, Olympiacos and Forest, but yeah, we'll move on. Bobby got done down. Honestly, it's stupid weather up here. It's weird today. Tross Martinelli, only difference of us just wanted some of the F1 speed versus cherries. At the moment,
if we're going to have all the possession, the speed won't matter. It's all about the creativity, the technical ability.
Yeah,
in this game.
Yeah, Timber and Zinni could come on for Tommy. Be cool to see. I don't want to see Zinni. I'll be honest.
I don't want Les Dennis. No.
Foul is BCM. I haven't decided who our Autofoul is yet, but yeah, Cherry's got some speed. They have. That is their one danger, but I think we can handle it. We've got enough pace in the back. If I'm
get a goal early, they've got to come out. They've got to come on to us.
Yeah, exactly. Right, let's feel a little bit sick here. Right, so Ray, this is Temmie's normal team, so I have no issues with this. Raya, White, Galiba, that's Gabriel and Sleep together. Tommy Asu, Rice, Party, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Havertz. I'm pretty sure that is Coles, so that's a 10, isn't it? Because that's what you gave it. So it's a 10 for that one. Team loses 4-0, City win 5-0. I like what you're doing there, Tammy. Keep up with it. It's working. Right. Oh, God. Oh, Tammy, why'd you do this to me? I do it on a Friday night. You know, I've had a hard week. Looking forward to my weekend, and then you boo this. Right. Flapstout in goal. Tavares, Holding, Tierney. Oh, God. Pablo Murray. El Neni, Lakonga, Sabalos. Oh, my God. It's getting worse. Nelson, Edison Ogo. BCM, this team wins 5. I don't know who we're against, I'll be honest. Christ almighty, that's painful. It just shows you where we've come from to where we are now, though, if you look at some of those players that are no longer here. But yeah, that was painful, Tim. Really painful, Timmy. Barnsley Bolton on the zone. That's good. At least they've actually got it on there. That's quite good, actually. Mind you, Barnsley have got American owners, so yeah, actually doesn't surprise me now thinking about it. That's why they've got the big stars, and their kit is horrible. I'll be honest. Have you seen it? Have you seen Barnsley's home kit?
I haven't seen it.
It's atrocious. They basically try to throw up an American flag on their shirt. It's gross. It's the worst shirt I've ever seen for many years, and we've got that horrible green shit as our away kit. So it is horrendous. Right, Cole is going to do the challenge. I don't think you've ever done one, have you? A challenge?
What have I done? Might have done a joint one before with Brandy.
Might have done a joint one, yeah. But this is all yours, mate. This is all yours tonight. So here we go. Right. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
So, for people that don't know, we have the formation for the home team, so that's Arsenal's formation. You also have to have 5 from the opposition, so that's Bournemouth, 6 from the Arsenal. How do you want to do it, Gold? Do you want to start with the Bournemouth players first?
So, how many pick? 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the Bournemouth, do we?
Yeah, 5 from Bournemouth and 6 from the Arsenal. It's got to fit within the formation.
Okay.
Who's your first?
My first one is going to be Otora playing at left back. Although I do understand about Tomiyasu, but I'm just thinking of, this guy is quite creative. He's got a lot of pace on that left wing, so he could cause problems.
Okay, your next player.
What is this formation? 4-3-3.
Yeah, basically ours. Yeah, ours.
Dominic Solanke up top. That's the false 9.
Okay. Your next player.
This might sound incredibly contradictory, but I'm going to put Justin Kluivert on the left front wing.
Okay. Okay. Your next player.
How many is that? That's 3 now, is it?
Yep. So 2 more, please.
Jesus, it's hard. This is hard. I really am being put through me freaking paces here. This is really, really hard. Let me have a look at. I will go with Marcus Senesi as one of the defenders.
Yep. Okay. Okay. And your 5th and final player, please.
Because what I want on the field is all to do with Arsenal, I'm going to put Mark Travers in goal.
Okay.
Because now the rest of it is going to come very self-explanatory.
Yeah, I'm going to guess Ben White at right back.
Yep.
Which centre back are you going with?
Gabriel, he's been the one better on form.
Yep. Okay. We'll do the right wing first. So is that going to be Saka?
Will be Saka. Yep.
Okay. So your midfield is going to be the Pro Party,
it's
Rice,
going to be Party, Rice, Odegaard. Party at the 6.
Yeah.
Rice on the left side of the midfield. 8, and Odegaard on the right side of the midfield 8.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
I think I've just put his dad in. But anyway, there we go. There's the actual proper Martin Odegaard. I think I'll just put his dad in there. Anyway, right. So Travers is in goal. Ben White, Senesi, Gabriel, Utara, Partey, Odegaard, Rice, Kluivert.
Oh, I might have made I might have made a huge clanger there. If you look at Gabriel, he's Brazilian. Senesi's Argentina. Brazil and Argentina do not get on. Oops. That's I fucked our defense up now. Oh dear.
Thankfully, this is not real, so we're all good.
No, it's true. That is true. That is very, very true.
But no, to be honest, mate, that's apart from because I get why you've gone with Travers, and you're not going to get cancelled for this because there is a Bobby Booby. Everyone knows about Bobby's Booby. It's not a Bobby Booby, but I just would have put Neto in goal. I don't understand the Travers Neto situation at the moment. I don't know enough about the club, but I would have Neto every single day over Travers. If I'm honest.
I would have put Neto in as well. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to give you, because that is a decent squad, but we are choosing from Bournemouth, so it's going to get an 8. Because it's not bad, to be fair. I think, to be honest, the top score is going to get a 9 for this team because it's Bournemouth.
I was looking at it as basis. I knew Arsenal would be the better team, would be of their midfield. They'll create better in the midfield. I'm just kind of look at where was our weak points. Our left back is still a bit of a weak point. So you put Quatara in there. Kluivert, if he's anything like his dad, he will be a good player in the years to come. And Dominic Solanke is one of the hottest strikers in the Premier League right now. So I think but I was not going to relinquish the midfield of Rice, Partey, and Odegaard. Absolutely no chance. That is the engine room.
Yeah, I agree. Don't worry. Right, let's take that off. Let's see what people have been saying.
Can you imagine Solanke getting fed balls through by Odegaard and Rice? Jesus Christ.
Right, the zone Canada not. Oh, okay. Well, that's just weird then, because Barnsley have got American owners. You'd think they'd do that because I know, obviously, Wrexham being shown pretty much in Canada and America because it's massive over there at the moment. But yeah, it's weird. 5 minutes in, and Oxford versus. I'll be honest, mate. I couldn't. Is it Peterborough?
It might be Peterborough. It might be Peterborough.
I think it's because it was Portsmouth and Derby that went straight up, so I'm going to guess it's Peterborough. I will score yours in a minute, mate. Geez, too many matches now. Barnsley versus Bolton, Everton, Luton, Torino versus Bologna are striker target and should be winger target there too, and a Bundesliga game too. Needed Saliba like Moss challenge. I want to talk to Cole about this in a minute because something knocks me today. I want to talk about Cole about it. 12 minutes in, no score, and Torino versus Bolton, a good one to watch. Right, let's see what Moss's team is, and I'll score that quickly. Moss challenge went for Neto, White, Saliba, Senesi, Tomiyasu, Billing, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Kluivert, Solanke. Yeah, that's a. Sorry, Carl, but I think Moss will have to slightly pip you there because the better goalkeeper. Travers
isn't Billing in? What, Billing's injured, isn't he?
No, Billing wasn't on the injured list. No.
Okay.
I don't know why he's not playing. I'll be honest. I don't know why he's not playing. He comes off the bench. I don't get it. He's one of their best players, but hey ho, I'm not the manager. Not my problem. Right, let's go into what other teams have gone with. So we'll start with Bill. Bill went with Ramsdale, White, Timber, Senesi, Gabriel, Cook, Christie, Odegaard, Saka, Kluivert, and Solanke. Right. 8. I can't score that higher than Cole's because of the midfield. It's just it would be wrong. So I'm gonna give you an 8 because I like what you've done. You've brought in Timber. Michael, you failed. You know why. I know why. You have the list. You work at the club, and you failed. But anyway, so Michael failed. But big up to Chris, who's obviously doing his stream now but he did manage to get his team into me. Raya, White, Kelly, Senesi, Gabriel, Rice, Scott, Cook, Saka, Trossard, and Slanker. Yeah, it's another 8. So Moss, for once, even though you always say you always win, tonight you actually won. So well done, Moss. You actually got 9. Yeah, now he's celebrating. For once, Moss, you actually have won. So well done to Moss. Even though he likes to say that he's always won. Right, before I wanted to have a little chat about the Saliba situation. Predictions. People, get your predictions in. Chris went for 3-1 to the Arsenal, by the way, so everyone's fully aware. Temi, I've written your crazy ones down, but I get what you're doing them for. Carl, prediction for tomorrow, mate. What is it?
I would love a 4-0, 5-0 beat down. I would.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be one of those nervy games. And I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
Havertz to score. Havertz to score.
Okay. Moss, did you put a score in? If you have, I apologise, but I can't remember. Right, for me, Saturday lunchtime, I can't stand them. I got a feeling they'll score 3-1. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1. Right, whilst I wait for Moss to put his score in. Yeah, don't worry, I've put it down, Tim. Don't worry, Timmy, I've put your score down. Yeah. Right, so I was reading today something, and it really knocked me because I was like, I don't know what you've been watching, but you're obviously just talking rubbish now. Saliba, best defender in the Premier League. Seriously? After this season?
Nope.
So it wasn't just me. I was thinking Gabriel, for pretty much every single game this season, has been the better defender.
Gabriel has been the best centre half in the Premier League. Not
for
Saliba.
Me, yes. Yeah. What is it with certain fan bases? I'm not saying it's ours, but about bigging up certain people all the time. When I'm going to be honest, and I say he's had some shit games this season, Saliba. Some games that I've actually been gone, bloody hell. If he carries on like this, I wouldn't pick him next game. But what is it? I don't get it. I just do not get it with some fan bases. Why do you think it is? Why does everyone have to big up Saliba all the time?
It's part of this fan base, isn't it? Any fan base that has a humongous following, anyone that's got social media input which is completely overblown, always make out a certain player is better than we already are. Tottenham fans are a prime example. They bigged up Maddison all season long, and since he's come back from injury, he's actually he's dropped nasty games. Yet they still claim he's still the best creative midfielder ahead of Odegaard. Not this season, mate. Not this season.
He was crap yesterday, Maddison.
Saliba for me, he's had some good performances. He's had some inconsistent performances as well. He hasn't dropped stinkers. He's just had some games where he might have been caught out one or two times. It happens in most defenders. But Gabriel, he's gone up a level. He's gone up a level for me. He's been the best centre half by a country mile this season.
See, look, Moss is saying it now. If you know ball, you know Saliba does it all and makes Gabriel game easy. Saliba is the one. Super centre-back athlete is what you don't see on TV, and how he controls the game. He is number one, King William. Well, firstly, I can't say that because that's wrong in my head. But yeah, just no. I'll be honest. And look, when Brenny joins me on watch-alongs, we both say it. Saliba's made a right meal of that, and Gabriel is the one that cleans it up. Gabriel, he's had a couple of wobbles recently as well, but over the whole season, for me, Gabriel is probably up there for my player of the season because I think he's been epic. I don't know who your player of the season. Obviously, we'll do a stream at some point later at the end of the season about that. But for me, Gabriel is my player of the season. I think he's been epic.
Gabriel is currently, but if Odegaard continues on the way he is doing, because I think since the turn of the calendar year, he too has also gone up another level. That's the sort of creative midfield I've been wanting to see from him for a long while.
Yeah, I agree.
And now we're seeing more and more and more. He's become that main cog in the machine that just keeps everything going. As it currently stands, I still think Gabriel does. But Odegaard is not out of the running of that just yet.
Yeah.
I can't really say it's been Rice because he has had some very good performances, but he's also had some bang averages as well.
Yeah.
Saka, he's had bang average performances.
Yes.
Havertz, you could say is comeback player of the year, you could say, because he's finally got Arteta, and we was wrong. Arteta has been able to unlock Kai Havertz. So, and he has got something out of him. Okay. What was it 13 goals he scored this season, I believe. He's only one behind Trossard. Yeah, but for me, it's either Odegaard or Gabriel that should get player of the season. But knowing this fucking fan base, they'll give it to Bukayo Saka because he's star boy.
Yeah, he won't be in my top 3, if I'm honest. I'll be honest, he's not even in my top 3. Right. Moss said some good stuff, but he's also said some stuff that's annoyed me a little bit, if I'm honest. Ball control and spacing, cutting off the pace. Yeah, but sometimes his passing is wrong.
What defender doesn't do that?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's his job. That's his job.
I will not follow the BS that I hear on X. It really knocks me off because when I saw it today, I was like, someone had already annoyed me about something else, and then I saw this and I was like, right, I'm really losing my patience now, because I'll go into the other thing. Right, so basically, the situation. I sent the link yesterday to vote for the player of the month because obviously Havertz is there, and obviously I love Kai to get it for my own personal amusement as well, but I think he deserves it. And then I saw some twonker, and I'm going to call him a twonker because I want to call him the other thing, and I think the twonker's the best way of saying it, right? And he was like, what is wrong? It's all fixed. And I'm like, do you realise it's the fans that choose it? No one else. The Premier League don't choose it. The fans choose it. And he was like, no, they don't. The Premier League don't. I'm like, have you gone on it? And you can click yourself. No one else can do that. Premier League don't fix. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'll just go away. Like, seriously. And this person is quite a big person on YouTube. And I'm like, mate, you really need to understand some stuff sometimes, mate. Anyway, yeah, William is the best. Not for me, he's not. But look, it's your opinion. I just think Gabriel's been better. Gabriel can barely make a pass compared to Saliba.
Here's what I said this to you on the stream. I can't remember what it was. You don't need the same defense, the same centre half. You need polar opposites. Yes, Saliba is the one who is more calm, more composed, and can get the ball out and bring the play out from the back. That's grand. Gabriel is more your rough and tumble type of defender who will actually rough the Martin Keown. Yes, thank you. Yeah. That's all. You need chalk and cheese. You need yin and yang.
Yes. Because you've got that, and I'll talk about because obviously just the big game literally yesterday. Romero and Van der Ven. I'll be honest, Van der Ven looks epic. When he wants to be, he looks amazing. Last night, he was very good. But yeah, you need chalk and cheese. And we've always had it. Adams and Bold, two totally different centre-backs. Adams could pass the ball. Bald, I don't think he could probably pass it to his gran. He was awful at passing, but he knew how to get physical when he needed to. And that's...
you need to be. You need to be in that circumstances.
And people look, this is the bit that annoyed me, right? I've always said this: Maddison and Odegaard in the same midfield works because it would, because Maddison is that type of player. He could work with Odegaard. This season, he's been shit. I've said it. I said it last night. He was crap last night. Absolutely the worst performance I've ever seen him make. But it's because he doesn't suit the Ange style of football. He's not that type of midfielder. In our setup, he would be brilliant. I have no doubt about that. But it won't happen. And I'm fine about it. I don't keep going on about it. I don't keep going, oh, I wish we had Maddison. I wish we had... There's a thing called I move on. I move on from people. When they leave the club, I move on from them. I will always have an agenda against Cedric, and I know he's leaving, so I'm thankful. I'm going to have a party. Zinni is the next one in line. I can't wait for him to leave the club. But, if Zinni gets me a hat-trick and wins us the league, then I'll be loving him. But currently, he's giving me more nightmares than he's giving me good memories.
I'll go as far as this, okay? If We go to the final game of the season. City ended up drawing their game at home to West Ham. And Kai Havertz scores a 94th minute winner. The whole fucking stadium goes off. Guess what? Do you know what I'd say? Havertz, you're player of the season, mate. Have it. Just have it. Just have it. We got this.
Oh, God, right. I don't know what it is with people today. Right. Mikel Arteta is a very good coach. I am not going to dispute this. However, he has got a massive team behind him, and Carlos is someone that is not talked about enough. He's early 30s. He is extremely talented, and he does a lot of stuff on the training field. Mikel pretty much just oversees it all. But Carlos is someone you all need to understand. He is extremely important behind the scenes, just like Nicolas has, just like Albert is, to be honest. But this season, this summer, there will be a change. There'll be someone new coming in, someone leaving. So be prepared for that. I'm excited by it, but we'll see what everyone else thinks of it. Odegaard, MVP league if we win. We don't do MVPs. I'll be honest. No, he's in my top three. He's in my top three, but he's not my player. Not at the moment. There's still 3 games to happen, so we'll wait. We'll see what happens. He needs to turn up against United because we need him in that United game. I'll be honest. It's not as easy as a lot of people think it's going to be. I think United will seriously turn up that day.
They may be the tired old relic, but from that Man United squad. In the first 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
If they play like they know they will, they're up for it. If they play like absolute dog shit, they don't want any part of this.
We did the game against Liverpool. We did the game against Liverpool. My God, that was a different United.
That was like, whoa, where's this come from? This is Fergie football. What's going on here?
Yeah, 100%. So we know exactly that United can turn it on when they need to. Gabriel has been a man this season, better than Saliba. This is Brenny. Media will say otherwise, and some will agree with them. Exactly. I just wish people could have their own minds and go, I think Gabriel is better. Fair enough. Brilliant. Excellent. Move on. But it's the fact that they're just pumping it out there at the moment. I'm just going, no. No, I just can't have it. And we have the best defense in the Premier League, so Saliba has done his job the best, along with Gabriel, Benjamin White. Benjamin White is up there for me, I'll be honest. He's given me so many good moments this season.
Yeah, Ben White doesn't get the credibility he deserves.
No. And you know what? I'll be honest, I think he's covered Saliba a couple of times this season. He's helped him out. So, yeah. This is the thing, and I love the fact that we're working as a great team together. It's brilliant. That's how defenses should work. But I think more people need more credit. Love the title. Yeah, I knew you would. I was waiting for it, to be fair, because I know you knew the title quite a while ago. But 1-0. I see. Okay, we're all doing this now, are we? Brilliant. You do realise I have to write this stuff down. 1 City, right? Excellent. People don't believe in democratic votes anymore. Wow. Democratic votes. I have no idea. Big up to Early Doors Football TV. Big up, guys. First time come across your channel. Smashing a like. Always good support of channels. Thank you very much. Early Doors Football TV. I think I've heard of you, but I don't know where.
I've heard of Early Doors Football. West Ham channel. Yeah, does some good stuff. Does some good stuff.
Oh, I'll definitely have to crop over and have a little look then. Who else? Is this WWE rubbish?
Can someone please explain to me who bloody hell Joe Hendry is? Because I got tagged in this in the group chat. I'm thinking, what the fuck are you going on about? It's like...
The silver one's going to have to explain it because I honestly don't know what's going on. I don't know. All I know, I'm guessing it's WWE stuff because
if it's something to do with wrestling, then he's going to have to be a bit more explanatory to me because it's a bit like what?
William makes great passes, and it's the way the best combo. But I'm buying William Saliba every day, every time. If I choose, it's harder to find Saliba profile. Big time. I kind of get that. kind of get that. Yeah, because to be fair, there's not many defenders like Saliba out there, if I'm honest. But there has been games, there's been moments as well in games that he's been a little bit suspect, if I'm honest. We all appreciate you early doors. Bolton, excellent stuff. The Wanderers are wandering. Maybe a check or no checks in League One. There shouldn't be a check. There's no VAR. They all voted against it. Charles, goal. What Cedric playing guarantees we win the league? God, I'll hate that. What if Cedric playing guarantees? Oh no. No thanks. Moss has his heroes like Iron Man. Tony at early doors. Hammer is awesome, dude. Exactly, Bobby. It's all rubbish. Men in tights. That's a movie for me, but I don't know what he means by it. Bobby, it's all rubbish. Men in tights. Is this to do with X?
No, it's to do with that Joe Hendry thing, probably, if I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. Got ya. Right. Yes. Right. Well, I used to like WWE when it was WWF, to be honest. But yeah.
Well, since as a Bournemouth player who's Scottish, I'm actually off to Scotland in June. So,
where you off to?
Glasgow.
Are you off to Glasgow?
After Glasgow, because I am off to see a WWE event. So.
Oh yeah, you are. I remember you posting it.
Yeah, CATC and SmackDown. So going out, it's cost to be a lot.
Big up to early doors, though. Big up to you. Yeah, right. Okay, so what are we doing for the rest of the weekend? I am back, obviously 12:30 in the morning to do the game. We will do an instant match reaction straight after it as well. And then on Sunday, I am doing Bromley versus Solihull Moors, which is the playoff final for the National League. But Mr. Cole, thank you very much for coming on. Where can they find you, my friend?
Yeah, you can find me on X at KBArsenalPats32. You can find me on YouTube channel Gundown UK. Had our review show of St Tottenham's Day. With my guest Connor from CMO Sports. So make sure you go check that out. We're about 31 subs away now from 200, so it would be very, very much appreciated if we could get to it before the end of the season. Bit of a big ask, but 200 subs we'd like to go for. And you'll find me on Instagram and Twitch as well. You can find me on a couple of other podcasts hosting for the Patriots Touchback and contributing for Hurdle the Line. We've just recently had our latest show. It came out on Wednesday, I believe. And I went head to head with a Falcons fan. Me being a Patriots fan, you could tell there was fireworks in that involved. So if you know, you know. But big up to the Army TV as always. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for them as well. Doing amazing stuff. And let's get 3 points tomorrow. Come on, the Arsenal.
Exactly. Big up to Agosa, who always comes in and with the Russo love. Like, Arsenal women are playing Man City women this weekend. I'll be honest, I don't want to do Chelsea a favour, so I'm quite happy with a draw against City due to the fact I don't want Chelsea winning the title this season. Man City can have the WSL this season. They can leave the other one alone. Right, Kraft stopped Vulcans from going Evil Bill. I had no idea what that means.
Just stick them on timeout.
Oh, is that to do with NFL?
Yeah, it's to do with the NFL. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about
it. Right, guys, I'm out of here because I'm thinking WWE and NFL now. I don't know why. Right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye bye.